Well, joining me now is Radu Magdin. He's the CEO of SmartLink Communications, a political consultancy based in Bucharest. The incoming government, the incumbent government that you have in Bucharest, came in on a wave of popular support. So why did they decide to change legislation in a way that now upsets the public?
Hello, it's a pleasure to be with you again. First of all, it's not, perhaps for them they misjudged and they did a wrong political calculation. They thought they're powerful right now and they can do things beyond public scrutiny. The good news is that Romania, 10 years after being in the European Union, is a mature democracy, I would say. And the fact that we have a vibrant civic society and civic spirit shows right now back in the streets. People are clearly not satisfied with doing things the fast way and in the shadows, in the evening. They want transparent debates on everything that is of public concern. Of course, for us, everything that has to do with the judicial system and the anti-corruption fight is of concern. It's of interest, not only for the middle class who is coming at an urban level in Bucharest and other cities to protest, but I would say it's a more wider general concern because we care about the future of our kids and our families.
When did the alarm bells start ringing then for civil society as a whole? Because when you have the leader of the ruling group sort of wanting to get rid of the limits to what corruption could be, i.e. the $48,000, anything less than that, you're not corrupt, and you can walk free. That means anybody can do anything at any time.
Romania is now, let's say, the great apprentice of anti-corruption back in Southeast Europe. In the 90s, you saw a similar operation in Italy. It was called Mani Pulite, and you saw a lot of cleanup in the political society. Imagine for the past 3-4 years, you saw a political class in Romania where prime ministers, ministers, mayors, and so on, they were arrested, they were indicted, they were condemned for corruption charges, high-level corruption charges, most of them. So from this perspective, you have a pretty traumatized political class. I think that some of them want in a way to do an operation which is similar like with Star Wars, namely that the Empire strikes back. But they chose the right momentum. They thought they could get away with it. And unfortunately, they did not separate the different debates. I think the government may be right from a series of perspectives. For example, the situation of inmates which in our penitentiaries, in our prisons, which are pretty crowded. This debate and the pardon debate should be separate from the modification on any provisions of the criminal code.
Well, for the moment, we'll leave it there, Mr. Radu Magdin, and follow events from Bucharest. Thank you for joining us.